Hello everyone and welcome to this IDEAScripting.com video. In this video I'm going to walk you through how to download and install and run IDEA scripts. So here I have an IDEA scripts, the sequential numbering.iss that I posted in the IDEA scripting forum. Now for me to go use this in IDEA, the easiest way to do it is I'll just do a right click. I'm going to do save link as, and then I can go in and find where I want to download it. So right now it defaults to the downloads, but I'm going to put it in directly in a project folder. So I'm just going to go find that project folder. Sorry, I've got lots of files, as you can see, control numbering. And when you're downloading a script, best place for it is in the macros, because that's kind of the default spot for it. So I'm just going to put in the macros, and I'm going to click on save. Another alternative way you could do is you could go in, and this is a bit harder, so I wouldn't recommend it. But if you're interested more in the code, you could just click on here. Hopefully this opens up. And what you can do is you can do something like a Control-A, Control-C. You can copy it, then paste it into the IDEA scripting editor, and then save it wherever you want. Kind of the same thing, except it's multiple steps. So really, the easiest way is just to do the right click and do save link as. So now I'm just going to go into IDEA. Let me just go find IDEA here. Whoops. So here I've got IDEA. So I downloaded it in this project folder. And we can go see it in the library. See here, we've got it here under macro sequential numbering. So I can actually just run it directly from this spot. So I can run the script here. Also, other ways I could run it is I could go into macros. I could open the IDEA script. Do open. And then I could run the script directly from the script. Another way to do it is I could just click on open. This opens it up and opens it up in the script. Again, I could just run it. And one of the final ways I could do it is run. Same thing here, and that just opens it up directly without first going into the IDEA script editor. Now, one thing that is interesting, one sec. Let me go back to IDEA. One thing that you may want to do is actually, if it's a script that you want to use over and over and over again, what I would kind of recommend you do is, we got something called the local library. So the local library allows you to store files that you are going to use on multiple projects. Technically, you know, any IDEA script can be run from anywhere that you have access to. So it doesn't have to be in the macros folder. It's just the convention. It's the default place to look for, so it's easier if you just send it. But if I wanted to copy it over into the local library so that I don't have to worry about, okay, maybe if I archive a project, it's no longer available, or I delete a project, it's no longer available. By putting in the local library, it'll be always available. So I can just do right click, I do copy to, and I'll say local library. So now if I go in the local library, we can see that it is here. So now I can actually go in and run it directly from the local library. Another thing I could do is, if it's a script that you want to use over and over and over again, is, you know, maybe it's something where you want to go in and you want to paste it to your ribbon so that you have easy access to it. And once it's pasted to your ribbon, it is available to any project. So this is really an interesting thing. And that's what we do like into the IDEA lab. If you go in and look at the actual scripts for the IDEA lab, they're all located in the local library, and then they're just linked to the ribbon. So to do that, it's easy enough. All you have to do is go into macros. You go bind to ribbon. So let me open that up. It takes a second to open up. Then I go customize ribbon. So here I go new. So it's a macro. You're limited to the number of whatever icons you want. So file name is, now I'm going to go find that file. So I'm going to go into the local library, macros, and I'm just going to find that file, sequential numbering. Here, command name. So this is what's going to appear on the ribbon. I'm just going to click that OK. So now this has been added to my list. And here, if I want to create a new grouping, so suppose I want to add on a new grouping. So I could say, or a new tab. So I could say something like my tab. And here, put it at the top because that's where I had, but I want to move it down to the bottom. So this is how the list is. So you could actually go in here and reorder these if you want. And I'm just going to rename this to, my scripts. And I'll rename this also to like IDEAScripting. Whoops. Scripts. I click on OK. Then I just find my sequential numbering script. I add that to this grouping. I click on OK. Now you see I have a ribbon called My Scripts, and I've got a group called IDEAScripting Scripts, and here I have it, and I can just click on it, and it opens it up, and it runs it. So those are the different ways that you can access and run IDEAScripts. So hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions, please leave a note. Thanks.